Hi guys and welcome back to my second channel. For today's topic of sloppy discussion, Lily Phillips. I know, I can't get enough of these girls. Make me money. They're making millions per month. The least they could do is give me a bit of pocket change. Lily Phillips' most vile stunt yet. Adult star, 23, shocks with public sex act so wild it should be illegal. After going viral, remember to like, comment, subscribe by the way. Late last year for bedding 100 men in a single night, the English performer, 23, performer sure is a word for it, has now participated in an obscene public sex act. They're going to get banned or chucked in jail. In an unbelievable video shared to social media, Lily recorded herself leaving a hotel room with male bodily fluids covering her face before proudly stepping out on the streets of London to publicly parade her soiled visage. Do you think anyone will say anything? She asked the camera. Do you think anyone will want to go next? I've got to see this. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if it exists. I won't share it for obvious reasons. You can just get a live reaction. Maybe it's on Instagram. Where is it? I couldn't find it on Twitter. Can't find it. Do you think anyone will want to go next? She giggled as she sauntered down the street. Why didn't Daily Mail put it on? What wimps. Sauntered down the street next to a busy road, smiling as cars zoomed by. There's cars going past, she laughed. Good observational skills there, Lily. You have the same object recognition as an infant. At one point, she walked past a large group of people who were standing on a street corner. I don't think anyone will notice. I think it looks a bit like a face mask. How much was this? How thick was... Why can't I find it? I want to see. The clip quickly spread online. Show me. Walking down street. Okay, it's on TikTok. Yeah, I'm not putting it. It does just look like one of those face masks, like the Patrick Bateman peel off one. It just looks a bit oily. At least it's at nighttime. It's getting dark. So, children don't see this, I'd hope. Oh, dear. Oh, Lily, what are you like? Silly Billy. Silly Billy Lily. Oof. The clip quickly spread online and sparked concern from users, with one person calling the outrageous display heart-wrenching. Women will post this shit. What do you mean, women? Journalist Melissa Chen, what do you mean women? Women will post this shit. How many women are posting this shit? One woman has posted this shit. Don't fucking start. And then wonder why the entire planet and every major religion has imposed strict social restrictions on their sovereignty since the dawn of time in every place humans have ever lived, wrote journalist Melissa Chen. Yeah, that's not because if you give us free will, we're all going to walk around the street with jizz on our face. That's not it. It's because men like to oppress and subjugate women. And always have done. That's not on us. That's on them. I would, do you know what? I'll put a bet on right now. I think 99% of all women that have ever had free will, well, free enough, I suppose, haven't covered their face in male fluid and walked down the street. But this one person has, and she's done it and put it online for attention. So why should I suddenly have no rights just because one person's being stupid? Fuck you. In fact, who are you? Chen is a critic of China's human rights record, curtailing of free speech and foreign policy. Wow, is it not Lily's free? I don't condone it, by the way. I don't think that's I think it's horrible to wash your face. Wash your face. Don't walk down the street looking for attention. Because it's attention seeking, which is stupid behavior anyway, right? But also, it's just kind of grim and gross and silly, and she just wants some clicks and grow up a little bit, right? So you care about free speech, but she's a human rights activist. Maybe I'm just reading it wrong, because it does sound like she's blaming women for men socially restricting us and religion socially restricting us. It sounds like she's blaming women, because she's saying women will post this shit. Who, though, besides Lily, who is an attention seeker? She's just in this stupid battle to the bottom with Bonnie Blue in who can get the most amount of attention for the stupidest thing. That's what's going on. Yeah, I'm going to go there. Filthy Frank and the Filthy crew did Human Cake, where they got people's YouTubers' pubes sent, because I would say it was things like hair and, gross things like toenails and whatever. But I guess with fluid like semen, it's inherently sexual, isn't it? Are pubes inherently... Don't twist my words. That's not what I'm trying to say. But they got YouTubers send their pubes, right? to put them in a cake and then eat it. And that was on YouTube, and it's still on YouTube. Are you going to say men will post this shit, but then go and oppress women? Why not flip it on its head? Don't blame me, a fellow woman, for... Should I just have less rights because some woman has done something stupid? That's how I'm reading. I don't feel like there's another way to read what she said, but then it doesn't match up with her Wikipedia, so I'm so confused. I don't get it. It's not if you suddenly give us freedom, we're all going to parade around with men's fluid on our faces. I would never. It's probably bad for your skin. Most men eat like shit. Oh my God, did you see that? Why am I talking to you like you are my friends? Did you see that? No, you probably didn't. Some dude who was doing a high-fat carnivore diet went to the hospital because his cholesterol was so high from his high-fat butter, bacon, carnivore diet that like the little lines here were starting to turn yellow because it was literally just fat starting to come out. A real thing, not a fake thing. Oh my God, did you see that? Anyway, men will do that. Men will eat butter wrapped in bacon, deep fried.
So butter your bacon.
Yes, Father.
And then wonder why they've got cholesterol coming out of their hands.
Bacon up that sausage, boy.
But Dad, my heart hurts.
I don't like the way if I've just read that wrong, I'll say sorry. Probably not. I don't feel like there's another way of reading that without it. Let's move on. We've come to measure our worth based on sexualization. If you're promiscuous and I can't pronounce that word. Lascivious, thank you. If you're promiscuous and lascivious, the more desirable you are, wrote another. Okay. Wow, that's so profound and deep. We've come to measure our worth based upon sexualization. I don't. I base my worth on whether I'm funny. No, I don't actually. I base my worth on how much smarter I am than everyone else. There we go. That's a good thing, I'm sure. A third commented, this should be illegal if it isn't already. I don't care. I'm not, I don't think, you can't walk around with a butter knife in England. Bit of a meme. But walking around with a face full of cum, it's fine apparently. No, I don't think that's right. Like, any little kids could have seen that. If you want to do it in the privacy of your own home, go nuts. Or the privacy of your own OnlyFans, go nuts. But I don't feel like you should really be walking around with that on your face outside. Like, it must have stunk. It must have just smelt bad. Another question. I wondered if you showed this to those early 20th century feminists, would they abandon the cause? I don't feel like my right to be able to vote should be tied to someone putting cum on their face. Like, leave it alone. Leave it out. They could just be joking. They could be joking around. Whatever. A fifth asked, is this so supposed to be empowering? No. Or just for fun? No. What's the point? Attention. She's doing it for attention to try and out-attention Bonnie. That's the point. That's literally all it is. It works. I'm doing loads of videos on them, but that's all it is. Don't get it twisted. Her antics have even shocked some of her fellow sex workers, including OnlyFans sensation Cassidy Kosa, who blasted Lily's outrageous behaviour and warned others not to follow in her footsteps. Honestly, I think doing something that extreme can be a form of self-harm, even if people don't see it that way, she previously told Daily Mail. It feels like it could come from a deeper emotional place, whether it's the need for attention, validation, or just trying to stand out in such a competitive space like OnlyFans, she continued. Yeah, do you know what? All these people somehow blaming women for this. Women will post this shit. Sorry, is this not free market capitalism? Don't hate the player, hate the game. After all, aren't they just trying to compete with each other, ultimately to make the most money? I totally respect that people can make their own choices, but this kind of behaviour isn't sustainable or healthy in the long run. It's not healthy in the short run, my dude. Cassidy, who currently earns 7 figures on OnlyFans, also fears that Lily's behaviour could encourage other models to go to extreme lengths to create content. It's going to get banned. It also sends a message to others in the industry that pushing yourself to dangerous extremes is normal, and that's just not okay, she said. Someone once on one of my videos was like, can you read slower? And I was like, no, can you hear? I didn't say anything back, but I did think, can you hear faster? Like, you can turn down the speed to 0.5 and it actually sounds all right. Why should I change how I've got ADHD? My neurodivergence usurps your need to understand what I'm saying. Anyway, I'm not messing. Like, how low-key entitled is that? Like, I should just change how I read and how I speak. I get excited. I talk fast. Leave me alone. God, Gilmore Girls must send you in a frenzy. Why am I fighting with someone who's clearly not... If you ask in my audience, thanks, I guess. Just turn the speed down 0.75. You'll be all right. And don't watch Gilmore Girls because you'll flip your lid. I truly think she needs help, and I say it with so much respect. I agree. The fact that she now plans to sleep with even more men next time is really alarming. It's not sustainable, it's not healthy, and it shouldn't be normalized, she warned. Hell yeah, my dudes. Anyway, I'm done fighting human rights journalists, apparently. What about my right? Why should my rights get taken away just because someone wants to be stupid? The sugar tax. No, I'm not backing down. I'm doubling down. Did you know, right, this or not, I was drinking a Pepsi the other day. Thought I'd treat myself, have a Pepsi. Hadn't had one in a while. I was drinking it, and I was like, this don't taste right. It's still sweet. It don't taste right. I look at the ingredients. No, I looked at the sugar content and the calories, and it was kind of green. We have a little rainbow system over here in the UK. It's green. I was like, green? On my sugary drink? Green? Well, I never. So I looked at the ingredients. Aspartame and sucralose. Sweeteners. They've replaced, I think only in the UK, because we have a sugar tax, they've replaced like most of the sugar in a Pepsi with sweeteners so that they can clearly avoid paying the extra sugar tax because it's to stamp down on obesity. I don't care if my teeth are rotting out of my head. How dare you change the taste of Pepsi and think I wouldn't notice? Do it without my permission? Why should my right to drinking sugar be taken away? Just because some other people have too much sugar. I have too much sugar, to be honest. But I'm also, sober. So you do, and I have ADHD, so you do tend to crave sugar. I'm not. I don't need to justify it. I don't need to justify it with my mental condition. I like sugar. I liked how Pepsi tasted before, and now it tastes. And do you know what the kicker is? The kicker of this issue? We already had sugar-free versions. Diet Pepsi and Pepsi Max. Pepsi, fuck you. I'm in my Karen sending angry emails era. I'm going to send them such a blistering email. Do you know what I'm going to do, actually? I'm going to start putting the sugar back into Pepsi by myself. Maybe I should just make my own. I'm going to learn to make my own. Screw you guys. First, they took the sugar out of Cocoa Pops and other cereals, so now they taste rubbish. Then there was something with E-numbers and Smarties. I don't really care about that, actually. This country has the wrong priorities and is a joke. Oh, but Alizee, we should be drinking low sugar. Yes, but why can't we still have like a fully leaded option, right? When there was all the other options which have zero sugar and they're like 1 calorie, 0 sugar, aspartame. And here's the thing, I like Pepsi Max, yeah, because I can't drink it because I think it's got ginseng in, so I can't drink it too much because then it will just keep me up. But I quite like it. What was I going with that? I just blacked out. It's the lack of sugar getting to me. I like Pepsi Max. Like, I will happily drink Pepsi Max. If I want something that's, going to be like no calories, whatever, I'll happily drink it. Leave normal Pepsi alone. Anyway, thank you guys so much for listening and watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. I make new videos daily on my second channel. And I'll see you all next time. Bye.